Breaking. According to GHF, Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, an Israeli strike kills little
Style
Amir.
or budget? It's a tough decision. At Florence Store, we don't have to choose. Our design team and everyday prices make it easy to find more values to life.
According to GHF, 4 months later, Amir found alive and safe with his mother.
There's a whole lot of wonder in the little word why.
Don't let anyone play their minds. Check before you share. Question,
Why is
verify,
endless?
think.
Why is ageless? It's for everyone to explore. Dish by St. Louis Science Center.
20 grams of protein and no
Why we
artificial
exist.
flavors or colors.
Created inside our building and in our community. Why is where
Blue
wonder
Apron.
begins, and the St. Louis Science Center brings it to life. Come visit.
Ricky's truck is having trouble starting. We went to AutoZone, where a friendly AutoZoner tests it and charges the battery, all for free.
But at the end of it, your floors still look perfect.
Imagine never having to leave your pet behind again when you leave the house. At Support Pets, we provide official ESN and PSP documentation that's helped thousands of pet parents believe protects their right to sleep together. Here's exactly what that means. 24/7 telephone access right to your phone. Hundreds saved every week. No more pet rental. And the ability to put the pet in
With Venmo,
get
treating a
approved
friend
in less
is
than
just the
48 hours,
beginning.
receiving both digital fast pass verification for your phone and a free
Support your
psychiatric
favorite local
superpower
spots,
from
and
a
even
licensed
earn cash back along the way with the Venmo debit card.
Beginning our attack run now.
At Support Pets, we provide official ESA. This is up to thousands of pet parents who protect their right to see 24/7 telehealth right from your phone. Hundreds saved every year with no more pet rights. So the ability to take your pet almost anywhere. Get approved in less than 48 hours, receiving both a digital fast pass verification and a free psychiatric service dog recommendation from a licensed physician. Support Pets. Stay together always.
福島です。盆栽プロデューサーをやっています。その盆栽っていうのはその鉢の上に自然美を作るというのが大事なので、盆栽自体も引き算の美学なので、いかにシンプルにだけどダイナミックにっていう。
Just want to let you know we have a
Fuel your next night out with
You know what?
a local business with a quick on the spot and easily keep track of your spending right with the app. Plus, you can earn cash back on your purchases with Venmo debit card at places you love. There's no monthly fee or minimum balance. So that's why it's for the second.
Or maybe you were hot. I was prefer
Amir.
His name is Amir.
According to GHF, simply 4 needs Amir found a live station. Vacants are a weapon. Don't let anyone play with your mind. Check before you share.
I know what he's talking about. No. Alright, how's that? What? Alright, that's fine. How's that? Is that better? No sound this whole time. Says it's working. I obviously hear it. I have no idea what you're talking about. And my microphone's on, so I have no idea. Looks like it's working on mine.
Sure is a lot of junk up there. What gives? This place ain't normal.
Was this the one where we fight Rhino?
those giant eggs?
Someone brought the dinosaurs back?
Best guess is they're from the Savage Lands. Why would they be here?
I ain't really built for swimming, Cap.
The water's too fast, even for me.
Okay, so let's
across.
go back to the beginning of this conversation. That way I can say it on screen. My predictions for Marvel Spider-Man 3. There's going to be three playable characters. Spider-Man, a.k.a. Peter Parker. Miles Morales. And then Silk. Why don't you? Now, villains for the game. Oh, wait, go ahead. Yep. Well, when I say the first arc, I mean the first arc won't be just Hobgoblin. Like, obviously there'll be an intro like there was in the first two games. Like, the first one had... So, the third game, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say I'm saying Carnage just because they left it off. It's either that, or I could see, actually no, I was gonna say, like Rhino or something. I don't know about that. I just know Rhino's Scorpion, Electro, and Shocker. Because of Kraven. Kraven's dead now. Is that one game? I can see them doing that.
just in time to see me and my island rise!
He's quite the showman. And he's got a flying island.
I'm willing to say
some
that
sort of Hydra
Venom
trick
will be
Like I know. Just hang on.
the beginning act, or the intro. And here's why. We're going to finally have Eddie Brock come across some symbiote, and he's back. That's what I want to
see. Captain America. Thing. Charles Xavier.
I don't think so either, but that's what I want.
Storm.
Hey, the weather goddess ain't such a bad trade-up, especially for Johnny.
Except maybe
Hey,
that's what
back,
needs
you
Peter to
fraidy
come
cat.
out of retirement and help Miles.
Quick, we must find a way to follow Magneto.
That would secure Peter coming out of retirement. Because he knows what happened last time Venom was around. Right, that would get Peter out of retirement, though. Well, Green Goblin himself will probably be faster, but do you really want to go for 2/3 of the game with no Peter? Like, I don't. I think it will be like, I can see.
We need to find a way past those guns.
With Silk. I think it's going to start off with Silk. And then what's going to happen is she's going to get in trouble. Miles is going to be running late. And then he's going to get in trouble. And then finally, when they're both in trouble, it looks like it's all over for our heroes. All of a sudden, Peter Parker comes out of nowhere and like kind of like Spider-Man 3's swing scene on his way to fight Sandman and Venom. Kind of. That'd be a good reference. Come on, Cloud. Come on, Cloud. You know you want to see that. Yep, exactly.
I see you've enjoyed playing with my pets. Let's see if you enjoy playing with this one.
Bring it!
Rhino! It's Rhino!
Why'd you come after me here? I just want to be left alone! Ah!
I would want to see Venom because I want to see Carnage like somewhere, either maybe side or down into the story. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, all right. As for the prediction, I don't know how could they top that. I mean, could they bring back Lizard? Lizard is an option. I'm trying to think realistic. Technically, Eddie Brock Venom could happen. Well, we still got Chameleon. Ooh, Chameleon. Chameleon, the Beetle. Technically, well, Tombstone's time and run into a Here we go.
It's clobbering time. Oh, man!
That's
This ain't over!
That's
I suppose I must do everything myself.
His shield is too strong for my powers to counteract.
Not really.
We gotta build something heavy enough to break through that shield of his.
See, I feel like if they don't bring Peter back, breathless, or very quickly into the game, then he's not going to be available after the main game.
What's that metal-bending gun doing? Enhancing his powers or something?
Well then, let's depower him.
Mystique. Of course. That should hold her.
So, where'd Magneto go?
I see that a rise in elevation does not equate to a rise in one's IQ, Benjamin.
Well, the only good news I have is Yuri did come out and say that his Spider-Man is not going anywhere. You know, the voice actor for Peter Spider-Man. Yuri.
Excelsior!
We have arrived. Hardly palatial, but it will do. Let's see to the final assembly, and to my final revenge.
Your revenge? You mean my rule?
Yes, I misspoke.
Hey, whoa! Remind me not to make the submarine toss a part of my Starkland theme park, okay?
And yet you're keeping the Iron Man musical.
Magneto must pay.
Calm down, calm down. We don't want you hulking out on us.
I need to report back to the professor.
Hello? Nick Fury? Paging Nick Fury. Nicholas Fury.
Can I bill you for that shield submarine you turned into scrap?
Bill Magneto. Where is he, by the way? He's got some payback coming.
He, Doom, and Loki are on a heavily defended floating asteroid assembling what we think is a giant superweapon.
Don't these guys ever just go get a latte? Play some chess in the park. I built a new flying toy that's perfect for this. I call it the...
Let me guess. The Stark Jet?
How'd you know?
Stark Tower, Stark Industries, Starkland. Call it a hunch. So, where is this jet of yours?
Parked all nice and safe in Central Park. I think.
Then let us make haste!
I'll be honest, my head's still kind of funny from our trip in the flying submarine. Lady Liberty shook a few brain cells loose.
I hope your jet's as good as it sounds, Mr. Stark. We need you to follow those villains into orbit.
That guy doesn't look too good.
Holy smokes!
I just saw someone who looked exactly like me.
I just hope. Here's my thing. If you are gonna kill off Peter Parker, here's what I want. You just came across and it's peak. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. If they're gonna kill off Peter Parker, here's how they're gonna have to do it. Let us have one last game where he's alive, he comes out of retirement, and he's still alive after the main story. That way we can still free roam as him and do one last game with it. Like maybe the final act, the final level. Okay, then there's still hope. There's still hope, because here's why. If you remember, in the first two Spider-Man games, even in Miles Morales, the game after you complete the main story and you do the last mission, when you go to the last mission, it'll say, hey, this is your last chance to do whatever you need to do. But then after that, it'll jump you into free mode right before the last story mission. That's where they drop you off in free roam anyway. They could do that and Peter will still be playable then. And I'm okay with that then. Canonically, well then, if we get 3 games with him alive, even though he dies at the very end of the 3rd one, he was in Miles Morales briefly, and then he was more of the guy in the chair, as I like to call him. But he, although he wasn't even really the guy in the chair.
Okay,
he was for a
we're
little
here.
bit, but
Hey,
not that
remembered
much.
where you parked that
Anyway,
jet yet?
I'm okay with that then. Even though I'm still a Peter Parker Spider-Man guy, I would rather see... Hi, Frozen. I would rather see him alive, but if they have to kill him off, I ain't gonna like it, but at least give me Spider-Man Peter Parker free roam one last
Pretty sure I hit it in the lake.
All they needed.
It was either the Stark jet or the Stark bulldozer.
Oh,
I'm
well,
not
well
even
yeah,
gonna ask what
obviously
the
I want
dozer's
it written well, too. Like, if he dies just
dozering,
because...
of course.
I don't
What
know,
else?
his powers failed because Green Goblin knows how to manipulate it. Like, suck my dick, that don't count. You know? If he sacrifices himself, I consider that being really good. I wouldn't mind if the new Wolverine from... You wouldn't mind if the new Wolverine game from this year is going to be in Spider-Man 3? He could be. I think Wolverine, the last cutscene, like the cutscene after the main credits, it's going to show him either traveling to New York, maybe to like the X-Men mansion, or maybe he's already in New York. Or if that doesn't happen, in Spider-Man 3, maybe at the end of after the end scene credits, that's when it jumps to, oh, look who's in New York finally. Maybe Miles is meeting up with Wolverine. Now, what was your question, Cloud? I'm still willing to say this prediction. If Wolverine, especially in his game, if the last cutscene is him traveling to New York, I can say with confidence that Wolverine will be in Spider-Man 3 and as a boss battle. I'm willing to call it now. That makes no sense in the Spider-Man game. I'm sorry, Cloud. That makes no sense, Mike. No.
My spider sense again. What is it?
Well, first off, the Avengers Tower changed in New York. They confirmed that in one of the games. I gotta go back through that. So that's not gonna happen. There's no reason for that. What? No, it changed. Like, Spider-Man, one of the Spider-Men said that the Avengers Tower was sold. It was in one of the dialogues. Pretty sure, anyway. Or is that another game I'm thinking of? No, I know that people get but either the Avengers Tower was still Avengers Tower, but it was sold. I'm pretty sure there was some type of dialogue that said the Avengers Tower was sold. it's Upper East. I'm talking about the Upper West Tower.
Now I remember.
Yeah, it still has the symbol, but Spider-Man said, and I quote, "I think Avengers Tower was sold." Like, I think, I vaguely remember Spider-Man saying that. I remember it somewhere. Wolverine was a boss in Web of Shadows. Yes, he was. Twice.
That's not to say that a kind of like an economic crisis in New York City.
That's Magneto's space station, Asteroid M. We don't know much about it, but it is sure to be swarming with bad guys and booby traps. Any S.H.I.E.L.D. agent attempting to gain entry should proceed with extreme caution.
I don't think we need... Okay, here's the thing. If...
Hey, guys. Hope you don't mind. No hot water at the apartment.
Yes, but I think at the very most there's going to be references like there has been in the first. Or I guess technically 3 if you want to count Miles Morales.
This location is indeed perfect.
They'll take a step further.
You do know he's the
it'll be a
god
step
of
further
mischief.
in the references.
His involvement
not
is
actual
vital to my
cameos.
rule.
The only cameo I can see is
You
Wolverine,
can be in charge,
and that's either because it's going to be at the end of the credit cutscene, or he's going to be a boss battle with a couple cutscenes.
Intruders! I will deal with them.
Dr. Doom, our victory is nigh.
No, I don't think it'll happen. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't make sense for anything else to, or anyone else to appear in the game just quite yet.
Really? How did Doom get preferred
Wolverine.
parking? Let's tell him.
And that's only because Wolverine's finally getting a bit.
Gentlemen, give our guests here a warm reception to our humble abode.
Nobody is ever happy to see us. Anyone have a really big lockpick?
Left that in my Swiss Army.
If there is any characters like that, that's going to happen. It's going to happen at the end. I can see that happening for an Avengers game, but not a Spider-Man. I would love a Daredevil game.
My spider sense again.
It could happen.
What is it?
We'll just have to see what happens with the Wolverine. I have a feeling that's going to be an alternate factor, too, of what's going to happen after Spider-Man 3. Am I really getting frozen? Really? No, not you, Frozen.
Might of
I just don't see it happening. Yeah, but Venom was in the game and he was playable too. And technically, we haven't gotten confirmation that it is still a thing. But he was playable. He was playable. They would have to be playable. That's how it always works. When was the last time that you got something where somebody wasn't playable in the game, but then all of a sudden got their own game? Can't say Wolverine because Wolverine hasn't shown up yet. So don't say Wolverine. No, it is. It's a legit question. Am I saying it's impossible? No. Obviously it's possible, but it's very unlikely that it's going to happen.
Whose less than stellar idea was this?
That's my point.
Get
no
ready.
one has done it. So
hang on, everybody.
He ain't gonna do it. I still don't see it happening.
Reckless mortals.
I think
God
I do
powers
think
aren't
they're
helping,
trying
Lightning
to
Rod.
Expand the universe. I
You
do
can
think
bicker,
that, but
we gotta
it's
go
not
after
gonna be
Magneto.
the way that you're saying, though, is what I'm saying. Frozen, what is your opinion?
Swing it into action.
Those are just Marvel references. You know how many games have done that over the years? Oh, here, let me name a few. Besides Spider-Man 1, 2, and Miles Morales, let's see, there's Spider-Man Web of Shadows that had multiple other character references that happened in that universe. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't see that happening, though. They have to be either playable or it's going to be at the end of the cutscene. Frozen, what is your opinion? I want your opinion.
End of the line for you, I'm afraid. Do see yourself out. I'm rather busy.
We need to keep up with Magneto, or we'll lose him in this place.
Yes. My hammer has an appointment with his head that must be kept.
Sony went to Insomniac and was like, hey, make Spider-Man games.
Well, when one has to go.
Did Thor just make a joke?
My spidey sense something close by. Spidey sense something close by.
But remember, Spider-Man was a PlayStation exclusive. You gotta remember that, too.
This whole station bends to my will. Literally. Do you really think you can defeat me here? You come to my lovely asteroid, M, but I don't get a housewarming gift.
I say thee nay!
Good luck magnetizing Thor's god hammer. Oh, and I've demagnetized my armor just for this occasion.
Yeah, I took a bath. That's all I did.
None of my mutant kin here to betray their race. Oh, what a delightful change of pace. You leave me no choice. This will be your end.
Funny, I was about to say the same thing.
decent aim. Watch out!
He wishes to do me harm. Amusing.
This cannot be. We mutants are the future, not heroes.
Well, Webhead, time to engage my brain and find a way to stop him for good.
Dr. Doom, I require your assistance.
Ignore him. We must focus on the task at hand.
Oh dear.
For the game, they help out with a really big process of the game development. So their team.
Hey, Excelsior!
This is why you wouldn't want obviously too many cameos.
I know why you're here. How do we prevent your boss from making Earth his lunch?
My board.
What does Doom want with it?
Loki. Using the power cosmic.
We have almost no chance of saving Earth even with your help. Our best hope is to stop Doom before his plan moves forward. I've put in a call for outside help.
The lab looks great.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're gonna get a Doctor Strange game either.
This is Agent Hill from S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Fury is in urgent need of your assistance. Agent Coulson is on his way to pick up Magneto.
We'll be right there.
Mother? Can I get a rabbit? What? Where am I?
I'll get the broom.
Could I have a broom also? And some cheese, please.
Fantastic Four, we need you on the helicarrier right away. I can't explain the situation over our comms, but it isn't good. Please get here as soon as you can. Why don't you show off your disappearing trick?
You're here. I'll brief you on the situation.
Nothing is more important than family.
I think it's just a hard reality.
We've collated all of our data from every S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and Avenger throughout the world, and we've managed to ascertain that Dr. Doom is definitely up to something bad. I know that's not much to go on, but it is a start, right?
We're facing a planetary catastrophe that may soon be unleashed by Dr. Doom. He must be stopped.
My time is at hand. Soon all on Earth will bow to Doom.
The Earth. It's such an important part of my revenge.
Thanks, but we'll do all the avenging around here.
And looky, Loki and his pal have a big bad mega weapon.
You simpletons have no idea the danger that is right in front of you. I have created this Doom Ray to defend the planet from destruction. Also to destroy all resistance to my benevolent rule.
Defend the Earth? From what?
I'll hold them off. You finish my weapon.
Excellent suggestion.
Fools! This place is mine to rule!
Hey! Spider-like agility at your service.
You can't possibly defeat me alone. Who says he's alone? It's not time for clobbering. I have work to do.
Do you think Dr. Doom and Loki are the kind of guys who share power?
Not in the slightest. But that might play to our advantage.
My spider sense is tingling.
But that's how the world is these days. They're very picky and choosy.
On the wall. Do we have something that would fit in that?
Keep your eyes peeled. We must find a way to reach Doom and Loki.
Our mindsets, our
thing seems to run off magnets.
Whoever designed this place didn't have safety in mind.
Exactly.
Whoa! I know I've been in space before. That! You!
Whoa! Indeed.
I would love to see some of the other characters show up in other games, but I think it might be a little bit too early for that. You know, you gotta keep in mind, they have only had 3 Spider-Man games. And unless we see, like, the whole is then I can't exactly see them doing the same for Spider-Man. Because of their for Spider-Man 3, which is why I don't think they do it.
Multiple things.
Hey, no!
My spider sense again. What is it?
Can I say something?
It's just not a main Spider-Man game. It's not like... Right, but no.
My spider sense again. What is it?
We really only have 2 main Spider-Man games.
Warning. Adjoining connection bridge is not safe. Proceeding is not advised.
I can tell you.
Yeah, they always say that.
Spider-Man's what they started with, so hypothetically, I would say they probably should create a Spider-Man trilogy. If they want to, I wouldn't really see under a couple of characters teasing.
See that, and that's what I said. That's what I said.
My spider sense again. What is it?
Well, no, because that works perfectly in movies, like the Superman movie, that worked good. But in a game, you have to do it. You have to introduce characters a little bit more slower and grit. But now, Insomniac back because now fans are expecting that this is going to be the standard format for all their games, where you will have a bunch of cameos. Well, no, see, Cloud, I'm not even saying if we got Iron Man, Hulk, or anybody else that we couldn't see them. But I'm saying that since they started with Spider-Man, they, in my opinion, couldn't have any twist either. I mean, Wolverine and Spider-Man haven't even crossed paths. Iron Man just abruptly show up. Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, the last time we got other heroes being abruptly
Warning. Door mechanism activated. Proceeding is still not advised.
Now that they've told me not to open it, makes me want to do it all the more. Hang on, everybody! Stick together!
I guess the door lady wasn't joking!
Maybe we should have thought this through!
And they didn't even do it in Miles, then I can't really see them doing it for Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were fully paid for even for the first
Oh, is that a thing joke? Because Crimson's playing as the thing?
Can I say something?
Remind me not to take the scenic route next time.
You also got to think, nowadays how companies work is they do stuff that is popular. Like something that's already popular. Hence why Suicide Squad was a thing. They wanted to build the Suicide Squad movies, so they were like, oh, they're like a game. That's why Batman back in the day got games.
Bow before your savior of Earth!
That's why nowadays Spider-Man is focused. Now, I'm not saying that, for instance, Iron Man isn't
cannot
popular.
stop me now!
Let us finally settle this.
Guards, dispose of these super losers!
You mean like right now? Well, technically, that would be Spider-Man right now. Technically, right now. It's quite simple. because it was Iron Man or Captain America, and they're no longer a thing. So you
I am your doom!
It is not Iron Man. I can say, back in the day it was. It's not Iron Man now. Okay, let's say Iron Man still is AKA the face of the MCU and more popular right now. Did you forget that there is an Iron Man game in development right now? Okay then, there you go. So let's say Iron Man still is, you know, that said character. He's getting a game.
Actually, this is a good point because he could strike confusion.
What are you talking about, Frozen?
No, because it could confuse somebody thinking that, oh, the Iron Man game that's coming out, they must be involved with that.
We've collated all of our data from every
my whole
SHIELD
point
agent
to
and
this
Avenger
is
throughout the world.
they're gonna
And we've
do
managed
what's
to ascertain that Dr.
Why do you
Doom
think Wolverine's
is
getting his own
definitely
game?
up to something
Why
bad.
do you think Iron Man's
I
getting
know
his
that's
own
not
game?
much to go
Why
on,
do
but
you
it is a
think-
start, right?
Exactly, that's my point. Is that he's popular.
Hey, merely a setback. You cannot stop me now!
Yeah, but Cloud, I already said that I agree that Wolverine would only be going to make sense. Nobody else makes sense, is what my point is. You said you wanted more characters. Yes, they are. Again, Captain America is popular. Black Panther is popular. Do you see the Fantastic Four? Black Panther, Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America on the Marvel side.
I am your
And on the DC side of things, well, Batman. He's getting another game. We just don't know when. Maybe we don't know. You can't say that yet. And even if they do, this is still a Wolverine standalone game. It is his game. It could.
Now, you shall feel my real power!
Having Daredevil appear out of nowhere in Spider-Man 3 makes no sense. That's why I'm saying it makes sense. Just an example.
You think you can win? Finish them, my Doombots! How is this happening? No one defeats Doom! Perfect machine! You've ruined them! I will destroy you!
But he's a Spider-Man character.
It cannot be!
Kinda different.
I'm Dr. Doom! Sorry, Doc, but you know what? It's finally clobbering time!
Spider-Man game.
It needs to be hinted at or teased prematurely before it happens.
Well, yes, because like I said, it's different if he needs help from somebody and we see him, calling Tony on the phone or something like that. And then it would make sense to see him in the next frame, and not just like a
Excelsior!
Video game universe. And the other thing too, what James did in the Superman movie, he put, you know, Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl in the Superman movie is not something that video game developers traditionally do for story. It's also not even something.
Brother Loki, Doom's plan has failed. Abandon his weapon.
Doom's plan? A weapon? Lightning you have. Imagination you don't.
Nice hat.
Galactus, devourer of worlds.
Not mine, bud.
Finally, my vengeance will be realized on your pathetic planet. I will harness the power of Galactus. He will have the Earth for breakfast and Asgard for lunch.
Wow, he's gonna be pretty full. That's quite a lot of protein, even for a big guy.
All this, brother. All a sad plan for revenge on Earth? On Asgard?
Yes, brother. I sat in my prison cell, plotting my revenge, thinking, planning, convincing Dr. Dumb to do my bidding. And you never saw it coming. Now, behold my genius!
Okay, people, let's go to work. Avengers, assemble!
Yes, a giant alien being is attempting to eat our planet with the help of a Norse god. I'm on it.
Thank you for calling S.H.I.E.L.D. Can you hold, please? Thank you for calling S.H.I.E.L.D. Please hold.
Gentlemen, the situation is dire. I welcome any ideas.
You've got to be more flexible in your thinking, Director. Maybe the bad guys can help. I guess technically that's a bad idea.
Ironic. I mean, if Earth is gone, who do they have to menace with evil plots? Each other?
Hello. Doc, it's Nick Fury. I have a proposal for you and your friends. Get Abomination and Magneto and take them to Doom.
Sounds like a risky venture to me. And I'm all about risky ventures.
I never thought it would come to this. We need you to escort Magneto and Abomination to meet up with Dr. Doom. We've got no choice now. Galactus must be stopped.
I mean, somebody in my stream just said they wouldn't mind it there.
S.H.I.E.L.D. escorts have brought Abomination and Magneto to a rendezvous point in Central Park. Head over there and meet them.
I hope Fury knows what he's doing. I tend not to play well with people who've been attacking me and trying to steal all my stuff.
Were we only children again? I would this by giving Loki what you mortals call a wedgie.
but I fear the forceful elevation of undergarments will not save us now.
That's the point. Companies
Maybe
only
not,
do what's
but I'd pay good money to see that.
It's not a popularity contest. It's just whatever is popular, that's what they'll do. That's my
Well, if it isn't two mighty Avengers seeking the help of a Milblonsky.
Technically, the fans are what's making what's popular.
Pretty sure Magneto there will prove much more useful. You're just along for the ride. Now, can we get on with this?
I suppose assisting you is preferable to the entire planet being destroyed, if only marginally.
Doom's insisting on taking his own jet to fight Galactus. Can't say I'll ever understand villains and their demands. There's no time to argue. Head over to the financial district and meet him.
You heard the man. Time to move. Don't fall behind.
Outside of Spider-Man and Wolverine,
I should go check out this.
Should we really be helping these clowns? Their ugly green friend threw me through a window.
And I, in turn, shall never doubt the might of a god.
So let's ditch these do-gooders already.
Your memory is as abominable as the rest of you. It's either this or become Galactus. So let's just find Doom. Go with.
Hey! Is it a plane?
S.H.I.E.L.D. expect me to help them out when they've gone and camped my jet? Is nothing sacred anymore? It's gone for 2 minutes.
Keep your face on. I'll take care of this.
Credit where it's due. This is why those hero guys keep their jets in secret hangars. I'm not going anywhere until this injustice has been resolved!
He doesn't look
Oops.
expectations of fans going into this segment to be primarily a Spider-Man-centric story with Spider-Man-centric
Galactus, devourer of worlds. If our own intelligence is to be believed, we got it off an internet site, he is as old as the universe itself. His hunger is unrelenting and will consume any planet unfortunate enough to cross his path. That can't be good.
people would not expect there to be anything but Flash characters.
Yeah, in a Flash game, all of a sudden Aquaman is playable. It will only happen after the end credit scene. Unless if it's already a New York character. And even then, yes.
Vengeance is mine, puny creatures! Kneel before me!
Okay, folks, this is our last shot. Make it count.
Creatures, come between Galactus and his meal.
This is it, folks. The fate of the world is in the balance.
Unfortunately, we're not gonna stay in the air for long if we don't fix that engine.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Delicious. Is mine. Foolish creatures to come between Galactus and his meal. I must devour this world. Looky here. Your end is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Is mine. Oh, no. Delicious. Foolish creatures to come between Galactus and his meal. I must devour this.
There! I'm pretty handy. Now, maybe there's a way we can use those blades to attack Galactus.
Any bright ideas, webhead?
It's okay, guys. I've got you.
Well, the thing is, it's more of a reference.
Team 2, you're up.
It's not really a tease. It's more of a reference.
You're staying away from the left rotor blades
Yes, they're
now.
saying
Let's
he's
try
in the
this side.
universe. That's still a reference.
Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Your is mine. Creatures come between Galactus and his meal. I must devour this world.
We've already talked about that.
No. Delicious. Your end is here.
Shellhead, can you give the engine a little kick?
Keep hold of it. We've nearly got him. Hurry with the portal. We can't hold him forever.
Team science nerds, on me. We're up.
Hey! Those shields will protect you forever! Your end is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite.
The device is built, but we need to connect the power.
Those shields will protect you forever! Your Earth is mine! Creatures to come between Galactus and his meal! I must devour this world!
Yeah, a little help.
Your end is here! Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Those shields will protect you forever!
He's not letting go. He'll drag us in with it. Team 4, it's all on you now. Find a way to make him let go.
Saving the world at last, but not in the way I intended.
Thunder and lightning! Obey my command! By the goddess.
Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious. I must devour this world. Ah, such a simple idea. Let us hope that it works. Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious. Your end is here. Your resistance is merely working up my appetite. Those shields will protect you forever! Is mine! Foolish creatures come between Galactus and his meal. Oh, no, 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 no. Delicious. I must devour this
dinner time, Galactus.
Delicious cake. Huh? Hulk Force Smash!
This is only a temporary setback. I planned for this. I will return!
You are a naughty, naughty space-bending cube. But I'll bet we could have some fun.
I'll take that. Thanks.
Can we talk about this?
No. I bet you taste minty and cool. I need a palate cleanser.
Doesn't really want to become, you know, if they don't want to become the MCU 2.0, that's what they're doing, then they're not going to put any cameos in games. And it honestly wouldn't surprise me if, you know, if they I'm using that as an example because that's the only Marvel universe that has cameos.
I just finished the story.
Time to face some justice.
Remember our bargain, Fury?
Yes. You all get a head start while the good guys count to 30.
That's the deal you made. Hulk, start counting.
1, 2, 3. Yes, not a bad deal, I must say. Though I think that
We're on the clock.
3, 3, 3.
Here you go, Surfer. We reconstructed it from the cosmic bricks.
I will use it to find Galactus and set him on a course away from Earth.
Ride the cosmic waves, my friend.
Once more, the world is safe, and the heroes have saved the day. And that, true believer, is exactly how it should have ended.
So if we can get, you know, a cameo of a character that isn't within the X-Men or Wolverine mythos in that game, then I suppose that you have a point, and we can get Iron Man and Spider-Man 3. But until Wolverine proves me wrong, I can't exactly see that happen. And it doesn't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be Marvel. I mean, if Spider-Man showed up in Wolverine and showed me that
I appreciate you answering our distress call, but the Avengers and their allies just defeated Galactus.
That's not why we're here. There's something else.
I am Groot!
Right.
I am Groot.
Nice.
Huh?
Mr. Tinners, there you are, my brave comrade.
Huh? What?
The people of Wakanda thank you.
Exactly, that's how they would do it.
That...
Watch it, buddy.
Is that... Excuse me?
Same as the metas for the comics or the movie communities. They are very different, and if you make
fans pave the way for kind of industry kind of methods.
It's not me saying I'd be against it.
Greetings, deadheads! Downtown Financial District is where you'll find Electro and Shocker, making a series of large unscheduled withdrawals. Those cads. Who's this, though? Da-da-da! Iron Man! Spider-Man! And Captain Goody Two-Shoes Man!
Hey there, Biscuit! Spider-Pants! Balloon!
Come on! Water? In a bank? Who designs this stuff? I can't get to the door from here. Help me! Help! The floor's electrified! Well, Mr. Big Shot. Looks like you've collected enough Lego studs to earn true believer status. I don't know who keeps leaving them everywhere. All I know is that I want them.
This thing off of me! I'm stuck!
Spider sense again. What is it?
That's better. I'm getting out of this crazy place.
Congratulations, dear gamer! You've found the best prize there is in all of interactive entertainment! A Deadpool Red Brick! Come visit yours truly on the helicarrier to unlock super secret extras! Thank you for rescuing me.
Okay, enough playing around. It's showtime.
Now and forever, I am Phoenix!
Oh, you got that, loser? I'm the only merc with a mouth you should be unlocking. Unless you've just gotta have them all. 100%, here we come. Woo!
What I'm saying is, it would be a little bit strange for them to show us what Iron Man looks like in their universe before Green Goblin. Because can you imagine if Batman Arkham Asylum...
Excelsior!
They put the Flash, or Superman, or even Wonder Woman in the game before we even got to see what the Joker looked like. Me and you can agree and similarly, this could be relayed because we don't know Green Goblin looks like as a utterly vain Spider-Man villain. They were saying the Joker, we said it, we didn't get to see him in person, and it was a kid. So say that that's weird.
Yeah, but who's to say Norman is going to turn out to be the Green Goblin? Because remember, there are many different people that can be the Green Goblin. Norman, yes, is one of them. Harry is one of them. I think, there's my kid. I mean, yes, I understand Harry's a vegetable, but my point is... But no, my point is, that just because Norman's there... They are hinting towards him becoming a bad guy, yes. That does not necessarily mean the Green Goblin, but... Oh, I'm willing to bet it too, but I'm just saying... That wouldn't be nice. Oh yeah. Oh god. It makes no sense with the story.
The story that they're telling is literally Spider-Man
Exactly.
Spider-Man
Exactly.
they're either going to be confused to see them, or they're going to want to see more of them. And once they go through the actual story, they'll see their choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but again,
Actually, when it comes to the Insomniac Spider-Man games, that's exactly what they've been doing. Here's an example. With Spider-Man 1, they teased in the side mission, anyway, they teased that Black Cat was back, and that set up for the DLC for the main story of the DLC for this first game. And then on top of that, in the DLC, that said same DLC, I might add, set up Wraith about her going on a murderous spree and becoming a vigilante. That's what happened in Spider-Man 2. That's not part of the main story, but it's all connected through the story that they're telling. So, for instance, when Iron Man or Daredevil or even Wolverine show up in the game, now, granted, Wolverine has more of a case, so I'll give you that point, but anybody else, it will make no sense for the story. Yes, but he's getting a game that has been confirmed that is in the same universe. That is a little different than having a new character just pop up out of nowhere, no explanation, and all of a sudden he's just there. Well, no. Yes, she was teased in another game and then was in that new game that came out. Well, I don't know. Are they teasing Venom, or was it just part of the Spider-Man 2 story? Right now, you can't say Venom is a tease because he was just part of the Spider-Man 2 story. What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean, okay, yes, he was teased, good point, he was teased throughout both Marvel's Spider-Man 1 and, yes, I just explained it to you, he's getting his own game, and then like I said, no, because hold on. Wolverine, number one, like as I just said, is in the same universe as the Insomniac Spider-Man universe. They've already confirmed that. So that's point number one. Now, the next point I'm going to make isn't confirmed yet, but it could be through the game. So take this with a grain of salt. If there is a scene where Wolverine is going to New York, because especially the X-Men mansion is in New York, then that would make sense, especially if we go back to point number one, where Wolverine is taking the same place in the same universe. That would make sense for him to have a cameo. No, Iron Man makes no sense because he doesn't have anything to do with New York or no, because it wouldn't make sense for Iron Man because of the story. It wouldn't make sense. I said he could. There could be. Yes. It would make sense because he went to New York. But, okay, but you're missing my point. You're missing my point. The whole universe is one story. Yes, there's different sub-stories, as you like to point out. Like, for instance, Spider-Man 1 was its own sub-story. Spider-Man 2 is its own sub-story. Spider-Man 3 will be its sub-story. Then Wolverine is its own story, but it's all in one universe. He is an established character, especially if he does go to New York. He would be a logical that makes sense on why he would show up to the game. And part of the story, it would make sense. Person like Daredevil, Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America makes no sense at the moment, is my whole point. Why not? Why not? Why can't it? It would not make any sense if they did it the way that you're trying to propose. Yeah, he's getting his own game in the same universe. Let me rephrase this, because I see what you're saying, but let me rephrase it so that you can understand it a little better. During the main story of Spider-Man 3, it would not make sense for Daredevil, Wonder Woman, yes, I know, she's DC, just being a dickhead at this point. Basically, my whole point is, during the story of Spider-Man 3, it would not make sense for someone like Iron Man, Daredevil, to make an appearance during the story. Now, keywords are during the story. Hence, makes it like during Act 1, 2, or 3. Now, when we get to the in-scene credits, that would make more sense for Iron Man to finally pop up. Or Daredevil. Or Captain America. Or Black Widow. Now, the only exception to someone being able to make an appearance during the story would be Wolverine, especially if, and that's only if, his game confirms that he is heading to New York. Does that make more sense now? Well, it kind of would. Well, let me ask you a question then. If they tease Wolverine going somewhere completely different besides New York, and then all of a sudden in Spider-Man 3, boom, Wolverine's there making an appearance, we're going to be like, what the? He's supposed to be doing this. They're teasing something else with what is going on. We're going to be very confused. At that point, then they're just moving the. Then they're just literally doing some random shit that makes no sense. They're gonna confuse a lot of people. They want everyone to. It's kind of like the MCU saying, "Oh, we're gonna make Iron Man 1, and then we're gonna make Endgame." That's kind of like what they're doing, if that's the case then, and that would make no sense. still here. No, okay. You're missing the point. It's not about them teasing him or that they need a tease for him to be there. That's not the point. I'm saying for the story aspect of things, they need to explain why is he here, especially if, and let's say that the Wolverine game does take place at the same time as Spider-Man 3. Or maybe just a slight before. Why would we see Wolverine going to, I don't know, Canada, for an example, but then all of a sudden be in New York? I mean, I guess, but that would still be a lot better than just all of a sudden Iron Man showing up. That would make no sense.
Hey,
Well, then in that case, then why is he there? What is the reasoning for him to be there then? But you just said he doesn't have to be there for the story, so if he isn't there for the story, why is he there? But why? Why now? Why now? But why? Why is he there? It's a good thing that you're bringing that up because there's an answer in the game of why now. It's because the arm thingy on whatever the things I call in the back of his neck, that was affecting his, number one, his conditions on working. Number two, it wasn't working 100% properly. That's why Peter, when he wanted to test, he was holding to shut it down. But it was already too late because he was already wearing it because he thought it was already good. That's why. Yeah, but that's because of the thing that was affecting him. Yeah, he would have loved to have seen Norman, get exposed, but he wasn't going to be the one to do it because he wasn't that kind of person until he was affected by that same thing that was manipulating him because of his issues that he was having. Yeah, the chip.
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here a mutant? We'd very much like to destroy you. You look like an odd one. Not a mutant, are you? Mutant, anyone? Anyone a mutant? We'd very much like to destroy you.
Well, unfortunately, these days and age, or days and age, there needs to be, and the core audience expects that.
Is it a bird?
And unfortunately, because of all that, that's how it works. Well, regardless if that is the case or not, that's kind of irrelevant to the whole situation and conversation. Well, the other thing is,
setting the rules for what they would like in a video game.
Hey, it's me, with more tales from the pool. Over at the Daily Bugle office, Agent Cool for School is making sure Doc Ock cleans up the mess he made. You kids better clean up this mess or I'll tell everyone your middle name is Olivia, and you buy all Nick Fury's eye patches.
Do need to do what fans want. Now, if this was
you got a vacuum cleaner on one of those
series,
arms?
a TV show, or even a movie, I can kind of see your point. But with video games, is a little different. That's because, well, no, it kind of was, because once again, if you remember, I said they were trying to milk their Suicide Squad stuff because of the movies of how successful they were. But yet, look at how the writing happened. And I mean, even then, they did kind of start doing what the fans wanted in the sense of Deathstroke, the character himself. Now, granted, was it a lot of stuff that they did that the fans wanted? No. At first they didn't, they gave it a shot, and then it turned out to be a pretty shitty game, which... Well, once again, that goes back to A, what's popular, and B, what is approved. Because just like Frozen said, these days, you need to get things approved all the time. I mean, I'll give you a good example, because I know that you're not a Star Wars guy, but I can, if you just listen, I can prove to you that why the game, the creative director himself came out and said, because he was asked point blank, what is the hardest thing about making a video game, and or especially with Star Wars? He said, and I quote, and this is the same with Star Wars, Marvel, and DC, to get things approved. That is the hardest thing to do. Now, going back to what you said, yes, fans want them to create a Flash game, a Superman game especially. That's the most I see. But is WB going to approve that? No. Why? That's because he's not popular enough yet to get a game. Now, that was back in the day. Nowadays, I would argue he is popular enough because of the James Gunn movie, and there could be a Superman game now. Well, you know what? Yes, you are right. Yes, I will say that Superman is probably, I will go and say top 2. I will say top 2. Yes, because the other one was a success. Well, if you remember, the Suicide Squad movie didn't start off in the Arkham universe. It started off as a WB standalone project, if you remember. Well, that's because WB thought that would make it sell, which turns out it didn't. So that was their own stupidity. That wasn't because of us or.
Hey, don't see your.
But here's the problem. If WB says, Rocksteady, you want to make a Superman game? Well, we say no. What are you going to do? You can't just do it. They would have been in some legal shit. Okay, then. So then... Well, once again, when you're a WB... Well, I mean, nobody asked for the Insomniac Spider-Man PS4 game, but yet we got it, and it was good. But here's why they didn't do it. Yes, Superman is. I'll agree. I'll even say that Superman is top 2. But you gotta think. I hope if you could see what I'm doing in my stream, this would make more sense. But Superman is, yeah, he's right here, but Batman's way up here. You know, like he's way up there still at number 1, while Superman is, yeah, he's probably number 2, but Batman's way up there. They're focusing way on Batman. Is my point. Right, that's because of the success of the Suicide Squad movie. The one that was successful, anyway. They wanted to get more money off Suicide Squad, which, if you remember, it goes back. Was James Gunn's the one that was technically a success? Okay, so if that's the case, the first one was considered a success too. The only time
You found me. Sometimes I make these cameos a little too easy for you.
Okay, all right, so. That's what WB looks at. WB and Gotham Knights is a good example. Or actually, no, I'll do you one better. Arkham Origins, I'll use that as an example. To us fans, we wanted Arkham Origins remaster or even, well, we technically got 2 sequels, but let's just go with remaster. Us fans want a remaster so badly, we've been asking for years. In fact, we've probably been asking about a decade now for a remaster, but they aren't going to do it because technically Arkham Origins was a financial loss. It was not successful. That's why we'll never get a remake, unless if somebody else goes to WB and says, hey, we'll remake the game, but then WB has to approve it. Same thing that happened here. Both movies, they're going to look at them and be like, wow, they were both successful. Or at this point, let's just go off the first one. The first one was financially successful, so they want to kind of pivot and drive it even more and be like, all right, if that was successful, let's try to make a game around it. Well, I mean, at that point, you also got to think what happened with all the previous Superman games that happened. There's a lot of factors that go into everything. It's not just the fans, it's not just what's popular, it's also what has succeeded before as well. So, for instance, all these past Superman games, they were failures because they sucked ass. They depowered Superman way too much. If we were to get a Superman game, he better play just like Superman is in the movies, or the cartoons, or the comics. I want a Superman game like that, but we ain't gonna get one like that because it's no fun. Technically. That's why they depowered it. But then that's why it also sucks, too. And plus other reasons, but... You get my... So... Yeah, fans want a Superman game. WB's like, well, if you do, how come all the other Superman games fail? That's the part that, and that's the part that pisses us gamers off, is because they don't listen. It might be out there, and you know what? Maybe I'm willing to agree with you. Well, that's what the higher-ups at WB are doing. Because they only think about the money and not the consumers. And at least we have people like James Gunn that at least knows what the consumer wants. So, the only way that we'll get a Superman game these days is if somehow James Gunn can make it happen. And if he does make it happen, no, who they hire? Do I want to know? And made the Flash. Wait, the recent Flash movie? Okay, I'm going to say something kind of controversial here. Actually, no, I was not going to say that. Yes, Batman was in it, but I'm actually okay with it because the movie itself was good. Not going to say it was great, it was good. It was good enough to where I enjoyed it. No, it was not. It was good. Now, the only reason why that movie... So, let me ask you this. If that was really such a bad thing, why is James Gunn allowing him to... Oh, wait. I can tell you why. Because the Batman parts of that movie were awesome. So, that's what made... That's the reason why I have it on DVD. If it wasn't for... Well, and my... That's another... That has nothing to do with this. I mean, well, okay, here's my original point. I didn't think it was that bad. The only... Which, rightfully so. And B, was because the Snyderverse was already technically dead and still dying. right. The CGI, I will agree, the CGI part of things definitely sucked. The writing, yeah, wasn't the best, no, but it isn't as bad as what everyone said. Like, I would say, number one reason is Ezra Miller, number two is the CGI, then number three is the writing. That's the order of my movie. I'm willing to see what happens. I'm willing to see what happens.
Greetings, deadheads! Downtown Financial District is where you'll find Electro and Shocker, making a series of large unscheduled withdrawals. Those cads. Who's this, though? Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Captain Goody Two-Shoes Man.
Yeah, biscuit, Spider-Pants, balloon!
Come on, water in a bank?
So who
designs this stuff?
Doing the Kratos movie? And what have they done in the past?
Big shot. Looks like you've collected enough Lego studs to earn true believer status. I don't know who keeps leaving them everywhere. All I know is that I want them. Oh.
This thing off of me! I'm stuck!
I think Woman in Black.
Spider sense is tingling.
Speaking of
That's better. I'm getting out of this crazy place.
should be able to I can always ask if he's seen me.
I can't get this door from here. Help me! Thank you for rescuing me.
Enough playing around! It's showtime! Gotcha!
Excelsior!
It is obviously a little convenient though.
Excelsior!
The exact same places. Because it was rumored that Clayface initially was meant to be set in the Batman universe.
They're just adding more evidence to why it should be. Don't tell them, man.
We have a really marvelous weather, huh?
Well, then he needs to make sure it's different instead of doing the same
Watch it, buddy.
that they were doing with the Batman.
Yeah. Awesome.
My spider sense again. What is it?
I've been playing video games solid for the last few days. Who's this Galactus fellow I keep hearing about?
This motherfucker.